Coming up first is senior Riley Strickland, wearing number 4. Tigers in white tonight with maroon numerals. Next is junior Hannah Miller, wearing number 10. Then sophomore Shaylee Green, wearing number 11. Lilybeth L.B. DeBerry, a junior, 14. And junior Avery Beavis, wearing number 23. Head coach is Brandon Kirk. Assistant Cindy Hughes. Todd McGee, the head coach for Chester County. The vaunted longtime coach there, Lee Pipkin. With Steve Robinson and Jennifer Showers as assistants. And I will try to pick out the 5th player if she will turn the right direction. Yeah, that is Juju Prather. So Green will be jumping against Ketchum. Chester County in their royal blue uniforms. Tap's going to be controlled by Green, but loose ball is going to be getting picked up there by Prather in the backcourt. She'll move it over into the forecourt for Chester County, and they will begin the festivity tonight with offensive possession. Heinsohn on the left wing. Attempted steal by Miller as Williams gets away, goes over on the right corner. Prather in the paint, kicks it in the corner. Here's Heinsohn for 3 on the right, no good. A rebound, taken down and put up and in by Prather. So Juju Prather will get the first 2 points on the night. Lady Tigers come down for their first offensive possession. 7:18 left to go here in the first. With the basketball on the right side is DeBerry. Now in the corner to Miller. Back around to DeBerry. To Strickland on the left. They're playing catch outside. 2-3 zone. Employed by Chester County. Right side now to DeBerry. DeBerry into Green in a circle. Kicks it on the right. Here's a 3 by Miller on the right. She hit it. So Hannah Miller breaks Tiger ice with a 3. Tigers go on full court man-to-man pressure. Working up the court is Cherry. She goes on the left wing. Now to Ketchum at the high post. Now inside the lane. Ball gets loose. Picked up by DeBerry. DeBerry running. Catches Miller in the corner. Set for the 3. Takes it. Off. No good. Rebound. Prather. And Chester County will bring it down. Now with 6:16 left to go first period. To trail 3-2. Williams on the left side to Ketchum. Ketchum drifts right side, goes inside, and going up for the layup is Prather. She missed it. The rebound is taken down by Heinsohn. She tried to go up for a shot, didn't get it, but she will be going to the line to shoot 2. And the foul is going to be on DeBerry. So LB picks up the first Tiger foul on the night and the first foul of the game. Heinsohn on the line. First shot is off and no good. Second shot, she got it. So it's 3-all now. As Hardin County brings it down and goes on the left side now to Strickland. Looking in. Lob underneath to Green. She'll push it right back outside. Now here's a 3 by DeBerry for a tray there. And so the Tigers go up by 3 as Chester County works it up to Prather in the forecourt. She goes down in the deep corner left side. Driving it's Williams. She'll put the jumper up and she got it. Savannah Williams. And it's 6-5 Hardin County now with 5:18 remaining here in the first period of play. Nice crowd here on hand and a Friday night, of course. Homecoming. Here's a lob inside of Green. Green goes up, missed the layup. Rebound Williams. Got it down in tight, maybe a little too tight for Green. She missed the shot. Now Chester County coming down. Prather goes down the lane, puts up a jumper from the side off. No good, gets her own rebound. Williams now has it outside. And now a jumper from 8 is off and no good by Ketchum. Rebound taken down by DeBerry, or rather Strickland. On the left side, Tigers take the 3. Miller's rims out, no good. Rebound, Prather. 6-5. Tigers on top by a point. Chester County with the basketball. They go on the left side to Ketchum, outside to Williams, inside to Prather. She will pass it out on the right wing, and it'll be bobbled and picked up there by Strickland. She's in the forecourt. Goes to DeBerry on the left side. Tigers want to add to this 1-point lead here. DeBerry takes the 3 shot. Missed it. Rebound, Williams. 3:55 left to go in the first. 6-5 Tigers across the timeline. Goes Cherry on the left side now to Ketchum. Now to Williams. Outside now. And a traveling call is going to be assessed on Heinzen as she took an extra step as she head faked to start a drive down the lane, I believe, but she never got that far. Tigers will take it over on the floor mistake, leading 6-5. DeBerry across the timeline, goes left wing now to Strickland, back to DeBerry. In the corner to Beavis on the left. Still quite a distance away from Paydirt here. The lob into Green. She'll lob it right back outside now. Almost a steal there by Heinzen. Picking up the loose ball is, and now a 3 off the side, and DeBerry, LB for 3. I like the way that rings. 9-5 now. Tigers up by 4, 3 minutes exactly. Now there's a whistle and a foul call on Strickland on the inbound. And that'll be her first, team second. Chester County will take it out, still under full court pressure by the Lady Tigers. Inbound to Ketchum, stolen there briefly by Beavis, and she goes to the floor. A whistle and a held ball call will be in. The Tigers will get effectively a turnover on the inbounds pass. With 2:57 left to go here in the first period, Tigers up by 4. They will. What are they doing? They're giving the ball to Chester County. I don't get that. Okay, well, it will be Chester County's basketball on the baseline. The foul must have been on somebody else. Anyway, here they come as Chester County comes down across the line, and then there's another whistle. What was that call? Did you see that?
I didn't see it.
Now they're giving it to the Tigers on the baseline. I don't understand any of this. But anyway, Hardin County has a basketball with 2:54. Into the game comes Warren for the Tigers. Beavis sits down. Here's a shot up off no good by Miller in the corner now. Here's Strickland for 3. Off no good. Tigers got 2 shots at it but missed both of them. Rebound by Cherry. And Chester County comes down now with 2:36 remaining in the first. And they lob it inside to Prather, outside to Williams, back to Prather in the free throw circle. She's right at the line. Tries to bounce it under, steal by Warren. So Averly gets a steal, gets it off to Strickland. Tigers come down. DeBerry has it on the left wing. Now to Strickland, lob underneath, trying to get it to Warren, and Prather will break that up, but it will be Tiger basketball on the inline underneath the Tiger bucket right side. 2:12 left to go first. 9-5 Hardin County. Here's a pass in. Now it's 3 by Miller. Hannah Miller gets a 3, and it's 12-5. Chester County coming down the floor as Cherry goes down on the left wing, and Prather has it now under as going up for the shot is Heinzen. She missed it. Rebound tapped away by Warren and picked up there by Strickland. Tigers come on the offensive end. They go to Green out on the perimeter on the left side. Now down in the corner to DeBerry. Back around on the right now to Strickland. And now Chester County running a 2-3 zone. Trying to keep Tigers from taking too big advantage inside. Now here's a lob inside to Warren. Warren is going to be, so catches, gets pushed all over the place. Finally will pass it outside. Shot by DeBerry is off, no good. Fight for the rebound as Prather comes up with it. We were talking about the officials letting them play. Well, they certainly let that go. Here's a pass into Prather on the other end on the right wing. It's going to be batted out of bounds. Let's see what the call is. A whistle and a foul, I think, on the Tigers. Indeed, it's going to be on Shaylee Green, her first, team's third, with 54 seconds left to go here. Ketchum has been out of the game momentarily. She's back in now. Chester County inbounds it following the foul. They go on the left side. Ketchum tries a three. It's off, no good. Prather gets the rebound. Her follow won't go. Another tip. Still now Ketchum comes up with it again. The ball's on the ground. Who knows what's going to happen? There's a scrum going on down there under the rim, and finally they're going to call a foul against the Tigers, and it's going to be on Strickland, her second. 40 seconds left, and there are 4 fouls on the Tigers and none on Chester County thus far. Prather on the line shooting 2. First shot's up. It's good. Got the lead now to 12-6. Now, Prather goes back with 40.8 seconds remaining here. She got them both. And it's 12-7. Tigers by a nickel with the basketball. Coming across the timeline is DeBerry. She'll go now to Green, back to DeBerry, now to Beavis on the left wing. DeBerry directs traffic underneath, finally goes to Beavis on the left wing. Here's a lob into Green, back out to Beavis. Beavis in the paint from 6. Got it, yes. And I believe she's fouled. Yeah, here they come. So, Beavis gets the deuce. She also will go to the line to shoot 1 for the 3-point play. And she missed it. Rebound taken down and controlled by Chester County. They get it over to Cherry. Cherry will dribble down across the line, get it now to Prather in the paint. 8-foot jumper, missed it. Rebound, DeBerry down on the baseline. Now whistle as the clock expires and the first quarter comes to an end. 14-7, the Tigers will lead at the end of 1. We'll be back after the 60-second pause. Stay with us. Tigers, Lady Tigers, lead here in the first game of tonight's homecoming. 2025 here, Michaela Welch. Nice crowd here in attendance. I understand the royalty will be introduced after the boys' game tonight. And Chester County will have the basketball to begin the second period of play. They get it into Cherry, who will be dribbling in to the forecourt. Goes on the left wing now to Taylor, who has checked in for Chester County. Chloe Taylor. Now they're working on the left to Heinzen. Over now to Prather. Back outside. Here's Ketchum for three. Missed it. Rebound. Fought for and picked up by Miller in the corner. Hannah with a good rebound in the corner. Gets it outside now. DeBerry. Over to Hannah. Wide open for three. Missed it. Rebound. Prather. So Chester County will come back with 7:17 left to go here in the second. Trailing 14-7. Pass on the baseline to Prather. Her shot won't go. Rebound. Batted away by Miller. Picked up by Green. And here come the Lady Tigers. Down the floor. They go on the left side to Beavis. She's now going to pass off to Green as Green takes her place in that corner. Now around to Miller to Beavis, who's switched sides now. Here is DeBerry, head of the key to Green. Tigers content to play cat and mouse. Now with it's DeBerry. Green under to Beavis. Beavis left alone, gets it under to Warren. Warren goes up for the shot. She had to be fouled there. Nope, they're going to let it go, and it will be stolen away underneath there by Chester County. And here they go. Down the floor, down on the left wing. With it is Heinzen. Heinzen will have it. A foul assessed against DeBerry. And that will be her second. Chester County takes it out now with 6:04 left to go here in the second. Pass over to Ketchum on the right side. Here's a 12-foot jumper. It's off, no good. Rebound, Beavis. She gets it out now to DeBerry. DeBerry running to Miller on the right side, giving the three. Decides to go back out with it to Beavis around the horn to the left side. Now to Miller. Under to Beavis on the baseline. Back outside to DeBerry. She'll try the long three off the front rim. Rebound Miller. She goes under. Jumper from 6. Missed it. Warren had the rebound, but it was pushed out of bounds by Prather. Give it to the Tigers baseline. So we'll get another shot at it here. Been a drought since 14-7. Now here's Miller on the inbounds pass for three. Missed it. Rebound Prather. Prather's not very tall, but she's getting all the rebounds. Here's a lob inside to Ketchum. Ketchum lobs inside now to Taylor. Now a whistle and another foul. This one is going to be against the Tigers as well. And that one's going to be on Green. That's her second. Appears that the only
we're racking them up.
only color that's fouling is the white color.
Well,
it's Prather gets the inbounds pass, goes in for the layup or the jumper from about 6.5. It's good. So the Chester County finally. Now the Tigers leave DeBerry alone in the backcourt, and the crowd helped bring the players back to pass it in. So they finally got it in. So there's one for the crowd. The Tigers get it to DeBerry, head of the key to Miller. Well, a offensive foul, and I think that's going to be on Green. That'll be 3.
Well, I know we've been hacked several times in the paint and no calls, and the foul discrepancy is.
That's 3 on Green.
Yeah, she'll have to come out.
Timeout Tigers, 4:49 left to go in the first half. Leading 14-9, but it's a miracle. We'll take a 30-second pause. We'll be right back. So head coach Brandon Kirk wanting to pull out some kind of a solution to what's going on. He's hanging on to a 5-point lead, but the foul trouble is getting to be troublesome. Green checks out. Back in and into the game comes Strickland. Now with it is Ketchum for Chester County here underneath the Prather. She puts a jumper up. That's Taylor, rather. She missed the layup. Rebound picked up by DeBerry. Tigers in the forecourt now offensively. 4:27 left to go here in the second. They lead 14-9. Standing flat-footed, about 8 feet from the line, DeBerry waits for someone to come out and get her. Finally, they go to Strickland, to Warren. A little triangle there, but into the lane. Now in the corner to Miller. Back to Strickland. On the left side now to Beavis. Now DeBerry with 3:54 left in the second. Tigers up by 5. Not really making much of an effort to go to the basket. Strickland better hurry up. Releases it just in time. DeBerry has it. Now there's a whistle and a foul called, and the crowd goes, yay.
Well, I mean, they've watched a lot of basketball too.
That is the first foul.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was going to be on Rivers. That's not right. But Tigers bring it in. They get it to Strickland. Strickland drives in the lane. He's going to go up for a shot, and they called a charge, I guess, pushing off with the left hand because she came down the right side of the lane, went in for the open layup with the right hand, and they called her for charging. There was nobody there.
And then they teed up Coach Kurt.
He has every legitimate reason to be upset. Yeah. That was a cheap call. My goodness.
Well, I can't say that I don't blame him. I'd be upset too. I mean, we've had, 8 fouls called on us, one on them. And
we've had 7 and
quarter and a half.
7 and 1 and 1 and a quarter and a half.
Yeah.
And on the line, shooting 2 is going to be Ketchum. She missed it. Or the first one, that is. Second one coming. She got that one. And it's 14-10 now. Tigers up by 4. Players who vacated the north end of the court and are now back. And the ball will be given to Chester County. That's a huge change right there. Advantage here is a Williams goes inside to Prather on the right side now to Cherry. Now Williams for 3, missed it, rebound, taken down. She's double teamed underneath. We did not get a foul called.
We had to call timeout.
As Coach Kirk calls timeout, as triple teamed on the baseline there was Beavis. 3:05 left to go in the second. 14-10 Tigers. We'll be back in 30. Well, it's been a tough half so far. Even though the Tigers lead it 14-10, it doesn't seem like it should be that close.
Yeah, we've shot the ball well, but then we went into a stall here in the second half, quit being aggressive. So I don't know what the game plan was coming out in this quarter anyway.
2:49 left in that quarter, and Strickland with it right above the head of the key. Now, a daring pass down on the baseline to Warren, and she had to pass it right back out. And the Tigers now back at the center court circle. you said, they're not really making much overt movement to the basket. Now Beavis has it dead away. Now to Miller. Now she'll go underneath the basket and pass it off to Strickland on the left wing. Strickland now to Beavis on the right wing. 2:16 left to go here in the second period. Tigers up by 4. Content with eating clock. I don't understand it. Now, Beavis has it. She's dribbling outside. We're under 2 minutes now. Pass to Warren, who's come all the way to the head of the key. She'll bounce pass it over to DeBerry, or Miller rather. Miller saves it in bounds into Warren. Warren over down to Strickland, 140. Strickland dribbling outside. Drives down the lane, and there'll be a whistle and a foul call. I think this is going to be on Savannah Williams.
Yeah, it's a reach-in foul there. That one was pretty obvious. But
and the crowd was, once again, demonstrative, to say the least. Inbound. Now off the baseline, Strickland outside now to Miller for a quick three. Off the back rim, no good. Rebound. Take it down there by Prather, or Taylor rather. And here comes Chester County down the floor. They go on down on the baseline. Prather in the lane. Bank shot, missed it, got her own rebound. Put it up, missed it too. Rebound is Strickland. So Riley comes out dribbling with 1:07 left to go. She's in the forecourt on the right side. Outside now to Beavis on the left. She dribbles, looks for some help, better hurry. Gets it out. Now it's going to be stolen away as Taylor's going to hit. And there's a head collision as Miller.
I think she got an elbow or a head. Or one. I think it was like an elbow to the head.
That was all she could do to stand up. I thought she looked like she was going to keel over for a second. They're going to pull her off and bring in Jaylee Jean, the sophomore.
Yeah, she took a pretty good lick to the head there.
It was not pretty. Now I hope she's okay. All right, 50.4, if you've lost track of what's happening here. 50.4 seconds left to go in the second period. Tigers in a stall with leading 14-10. Inbounds, it's going to be stolen away by Ketchum. They tried to get it into Warren, and Ketchum stole it away. Now Williams has it on the baseline. Goes in for a hook shot that's off, no good. Rebound, Warren. Warren is going to be fouled by Williams. And she will go. It will not be a shooting foul. One thing is in the backcourt. And for another, there's not enough fouls. We've only got 3. They only have 3 fouls. 33 seconds left to go. DeBerry to Strickland on the left side. She'll penetrate the lane, stop, shoot from 10, got it. Yes. So DeBerry gets 2, and that's our first 2 points in this quarter. Here's a lob inside. Now outside by Chester County, left 10 seconds left. In the corner now with it. Williams outside, stolen away by DeBerry. 4 seconds. I don't know if she knows it, but she will try to throw it up at the buzzer, and nothing much happens there as it gets knocked down in the backcourt. And that is the end of the first half of play. Hardin County leading 16-10. My, oh my.
Yeah, well, I'm at a loss for words. The way we played offensively in that second quarter, it's just like, we were up by 9 or 10. We weren't. And we didn't score but 2 points in the second quarter. We shot, 3 times?
Yeah.
In that quarter, we held the basketball out here in the front and just kind of went into a stall.
Well, the second quarter was a 3-2 victory for Chester County.
Yeah, well.
All right, 16-10 is a halftime score. We'll take a pause here for a word from the gracious people that make the broadcast possible. We'll be back in a few minutes. Stay with us right here on K93, your number 1 sports station in Savannah.
Welcome back to Michaela Welch Gymnasium. I'm Steve Cornell along with Bill Sharp bringing you Hardin County basketball action. It's homecoming 2025 as the dance team is out performing for the home crowd. Lady Tigers lead at 16-10 in a tight one in the first half. And we bring in Coach Ryan Geyer. Coach, welcome in, number one. Happy homecoming or merry homecoming. I don't know what it is, but probably a busy week, a distracting week for your guys and the ladies as well, but a big week for the student body. And unfortunately, they weren't here today to help celebrate.
Yeah, we unfortunately, that's just kind of the way it fell this year, but had a couple in-service days, so we hadn't had kids the past couple of days, so our routine wasn't too much out of whack, I guess, but it's been a fun week as the kids getting fired up for the game and all the stuff that leads up to that. So it's always fun, and always fun when you've got a competitive school coming in that's not far away and get to battle it out on the court.
Yeah, we talked last week about how important these next 2 weeks are for your team when it comes to seeding for the tournament, trying to get in that third or fourth spot so you don't have to play in a play-in game. You had a tough team coming in, a team that we lost and was a really good game at their place at Lexington, and then they come in here, really good basketball team. They got all the ingredients. They got size, they got speed, and they got shooters. And but good to have Jackson back, good to have Murphy back, and made a difference in your team, I thought, in that win. Wasn't the most dynamic game offensively for either side, but really good defensive matchup, good coaching, and the Tigers pulled away in the end.
Yeah, it was a good game. We knew that going in, and we played them over there without Peyton Murphy, and he actually led us in scoring. That was his first game back since before Christmas, and then Jackson, who had missed the past couple of games, actually got cleared on Tuesday. So we had a shoot around, and he kind of went through that, tested it out, and was able to give us some minutes. Not being able to practice for a few weeks, conditioning-wise and things like that can affect you. And so he gutted it out and helped us, and so we're hoping he's kind of back to full strength tonight as well. And so it was a fun game. We always play Lexington close either way, and, it's kind of a defensive battle, and we held out, made plays late, and hit a couple shots there to get the lead and hold that lead. And, it's always fun to win a district game at home and beat a rival, and we're hoping to repeat that here tonight.
Well, Chester County coming in over there, we didn't have all of our guns there, and they play pretty well. They got probably like us, they got the key component. They've got a really good senior point guard that kind of leads the show for them.
Yeah, he's a very good player. Aiden Welch, he's been there, been a 4-year starter for them, and the past 4 years they've had a lot of success, and he's been a big reason for that. And we played him over there without Jackson and without Murph, and so kind of cut into our depth, obviously, Jackson being our lead ball handler, and put some guys in some new roles. But we went over there and competed. I think they ended up beating us 10. But we fought hard, missed some things early, and they're a good basketball team. Play very hard, very physical. I've got a big kid inside as well. Got a couple kids that can shoot it, so they're going to play hard. It's going to be the same thing here tonight. Hopefully, us being back at full strength will be the difference, and I know either way it's going to be a dogfight.
Yeah, getting a win here tonight would be big going into next week with Northside coming to town on Tuesday, and then to wrap up the regular season over at McNary on the 13th. So, yeah, this will be an exciting game. They got a good club. We got a good club. I was really impressed with how we're playing right now, and they're playing hard, seems like, for you and your coaching staff, and they had a little extra gear for Lexington the other night, seems like.
Yeah, we're always going to play hard no matter who suits up, and I think they were excited to have Murph and Jackson back, and some teams would look at it selfishly and say, well, he's going to take my spot or he's going to take my shots or whatever, and our guys are the opposite, and that's what makes this group fun to coach. And, we stress that. We had 7 guys score 4 or more points the other night, so it was a group effort. We knew that Jackson was back, but he wasn't back. He wasn't full Jackson yet. And so other guys had to step up. Ian Stanley made a couple shots. Merv came in, made shots, and really guarded the ball well and rebounded the basketball and kept them off the glass. And, it's just a fun game, and they're a fun group to coach. And when we've been healthy, we've looked pretty good in spurts. And so I'm hoping that continues tonight, and want it for our seniors that homecoming tonight and senior night on Tuesday. So it's always fun to win those.
I know one thing. We would have beat them by double digits if Jaden would have thrown that basketball down right there at the end of halftime that he got up on the rim off the rebound.
Yeah,
he was inches away from this crowd erupting.
He was. That next day, he came up to me at practice. He said, "You see that putback, Coach?" I said, "I saw it." And, it was pretty impressive. You to go back on film. He jumped from about the 3rd block and almost stuck it back in. But, he's a good player. He's taken huge strides over the past few months, and he's a guy that we're looking forward to, obviously, next year bringing back and being a huge part of our team. And he's a guy that's come a long way with just toughness and physicality that he's brought, even though he's not the strongest kid, that he's brought over the past few games. And we need that to continue here tonight.
All right, I appreciate you coming up. See you tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you went in we had to do phone call. I missed you. I missed you. I was all along.
We're going to have our therapy sessions tomorrow.
Exactly. It's better off the air than on here. I appreciate it. That's Coach Ryan Geyer. Boys coming up. We're at halftime of the Lady Tigers and the Lady Eagles. 16-10, Hardin County on top. We'll be back with the 3rd quarter start right after this quick timeout.
Back at McCaleb Welch Gymnasium, Bill Sharp along with Steve Carnell. We are ready for the 3rd period of the first game of the night to begin. The Lady Tigers right now leading 16-10 and ready to get back into action. I was just looking at the standings in the district, Steve, and we are 1 game out of 4th place. If we can win tonight, we'll move into sole possession of 4th place in the district in the girls bracket. And a loss tonight would push us down into close to the 6th position, and the north side being the only one that would keep us out of that. So this is a huge game.
I think in the play-in games, the way it's set up, 6 plays 3, 4 plays 5, 2 losers go home, and then that'll round out your top 4. And then if you end up 4th, well, you're going to catch Southside. So you don't want to do that right off the bat.
Absolutely. So time to begin the 3rd period. Tigers will have the basketball. And there's a timeout and a whistle blown by an official on.
Well, they're getting on to us, saying we're too close to the floor.
Boy, these guys are.
Well, that's our friend down there from Milan on this side of the court. He's
looks like they've come out of a refresher course or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Tigers will have it. Coach is securely back far enough now. Now on the baseline with it is DeBerry. Outside on the right wing and driving in for the layup is Miller. She missed it. Rebound. Ketchum. Outlet to Williams, and she'll dribble down for Chester County, trailing by 6 here with 7:29 left to go here in the 3rd period. Here's a toss to Ketchum in the lane, gets batted away. Prather will come up with the loose ball. Over to Williams, under to Prather. Prather turns, shoots, scores, and she's fouled.
Yeah, that's a foul on Warren, I guess.
Indeed, as Warren picks up her first foul.
That's her 2nd foul.
I missed one somewhere. Anyway,
Yeah. Well, Shayla's got
Ketchum
3 and she's got 2.
I must have put somebody else down for that one. But anyway, that's 2 on Warren. And Ketchum gets the 3-point play, and we're at a 3-point deficit. They're at a 3-point deficit now, 16-13. 7:06 left to go, third period. Hardin County working the perimeter to Beavis on the left wing, outside now to DeBerry. She's been fulfilling that point guard position for several weeks now, and a pass in, going to be knocked away and picked up by Williams. Chester County gets the steal. They're coming down with a chance to tie this ball game up with 6:42 remaining. A pass in, and Warren's going to steal it away. They tried to get it to Ketchum on the right. Warren just took it out of the air, and the Tigers are down on the fast break underneath the Warren. She shoots, she scores. Heads up play by Averly Warren as she came down, was not able to get the shot off her, and it was Ketchum ran past her, and then she put it back up and in. So it's 18-13 now, driving, and they're going to be on the left side. It looks like Prather was driving on the left side. She hit the basket, but they're going to call her for traveling prior to the shot, and they'll wave it off. 18-13, Tigers by 5. Possession of the basketball in the backcourt, and here comes DeBerry dribbling across the timeline. She looks to Strickland on the left. Strickland rolls right side, guarded there by Williams, stops in the paint about 14 feet away, gets it back to Miller. Miller feigns right, goes left, now to Strickland. Strickland in the paint, looks under, finds Miller on the outside, and there's a pushing foul called on Taylor. Chloe Taylor, that's her first. And the Tigers will take it out right in front of the Tiger bench, about a third of the way up the floor. Miller to Strickland. Strickland guarded closely by Williams. Dribbles to the right side. On the left side now to Miller. Miller dribbles back toward center and goes back and forth there. Finally to Strickland on the right side. 5:25 left in the third now. Tigers up 18-13. This is third period action. And Strickland drives down to the baseline and just kind of backpedals all on the right side. And goes to the baseline, meets some resistance there. The ball pops out, and they're saying it's touched last by Chester County. Give it to the Tigers with 5:08 left to go here in the third. Tigers up by 5. Here's a lob under to Warren. Warren caught it on the baseline. Under pressure, back to Beavis. Beavis shot blocked, and Warren set to put it back up and in, but there was a whistle and a foul call. And that's going to be on Ketchum. And that's her first. To the line goes Avery Beavis. She's got 2 tonight. There's 3. And she'll be shooting for the 4th one right here. Got it. 20-13 now. Tigers up by 7. 5 minutes left to go. Full court pressure being applied as Beavis will go after Cherry in the backcourt. Cherry finally gets in the full court. Goes out to Williams. I thought she traveled, but they got it under to Ketchum. Ketchum goes in and lays it off the glass and scores. So Brooke Ketchum gets her 6th point on the night. It's 20-15. 4:33 left to go in the third. Tigers with the basketball. On the left side is Strickland. Strickland right side now to DeBerry. DeBerry returns the favor. Now on the left is Riley. In the paint, giving a free jumper from 10. She missed it. Rebound, Ketchum. Ketchum stepped on the line, but nope, they say she got it away. Williams will get it over now to Prather. Chester County's Cherry now with it on the right side. Under to Prather, goes up for the shot, missed it, rebound. I think Warren's got it. She does, gets it out now to Strickland. Strickland in the forecourt. Underneath, going around and trying to squeeze up for a shot is LB, and she will be hammered underneath, sending her to the line. Foul's going to be on Taylor, her second. And on the line goes Miss DeBerry. The first shot, that was about a 420. Went around at least 3 times, and she got it to fall. She's living right. What my mom would say. She got them both. 3:48 left now. Tigers back again by 7. That's the biggest lead of the night, believe it or not. And now there's a steal at midcourt, and Beavis almost pulls it off. But it goes into the scorers table, and Chester County will take it out with 3:38 left to go in the third. Hardin County up 22-15. Crowd seems to be getting bigger. Inbound now. They get it to Cherry. Cherry underneath to Ketchum. Ketchum drives in, puts a shot up. It goes in and out, but a whistle and a foul is going to put Ketchup on the line. And the foul is going to be on Miller. I bet she gets a lot of ketchup jokes. I get a lot of sharp. I get a lot of dull jokes, but I bet she gets a lot of ketchup jokes. But on the line, Brooke Ketchum's shooting 2. First shot's good. She goes for another. Got them both. Right now she's 4 for 5 from the free throw line. And with 8 points. 3:30 left to go here in the third. 22-17. Tigers hanging on to a 5-point lead. Go on the left side now to Strickland. Strickland feigns to the right side. Goes to Beavis, who's at the free throw line in the circle. Back out now to Strickland. Now to Miller. Down in the corner now to Strickland. On the right side, she'll back up dribbling. Go to the circle. Down on the baseline, puts up a bank shot, no good. Beavis's follow won't go. Rebound, catch him. So, here come the Lady Eagles down the floor, and they're going to throw it away for us. As Cherry tried to connect with Williams on the left wing, and it went right through her hands. They will give it to Riley in the back court. She'll go to LB, and we'll be back in business here. 22-17, Tigers up by 5. I'd like to have a few more here, ladies. So now Strickland, right side now to LB underneath. Jumper is off, no good by Parrish, Kate Helen Parrish. I didn't see her slip into the game. She missed a shot, but the rebound is taken down by Chester County. They're rolling it down under to Ketchum. Ketchum drives. A 6-foot jumper won't go. Follow is finally going to be up and good for Prather. But a whistle and a foul on DeBerry. That's her third. So DeBerry with 3 now, and on the line goes Prather. Prather gets the 2 but misses the free throw. And we now have a 3-point game, y'all. So Beavis has it outside. On the left side now to DeBerry. She's way outside, goes over to the head of the key to Strickland. Or Miller, rather. Miller now to Strickland. Miller drives, goes under the goal, kicks it back outside now, picked up by DeBerry. She's not given the 3. Strickland drives, goes under for the shot. I believe it was partially blocked by Ketchum. Let's see if there's a foul on her. Indeed, that's going to be the second foul on Ketchum. And on the line is Riley Strickland shooting 2. First shot, good. First point for Riley tonight. Tiger lead is 4. 1:34 left to go third. Second shot off, no good. Rebound, Prather. Now a whistle and a foul is going to be called. I believe this is going to be on Parrish. Yep. Kate Helen gets her first foul. And the Lady Eagles will take it out with 1:32 left to go in the third. Tigers up 23-19. Hanging on for dear life right now. Williams goes underneath to Ketchum, batted away by Parrish. And a whistle, and I believe another foul on Kate Helen.
Yeah, that was kind of a 50-50 deal. They were both going at the ball at the same time. They called it on us.
You know how we're getting those decisions.
Well, it's been a little bit better in this quarter.
Yeah, well, they had to, or they're going to get to their cars tonight. To the line goes Ketchum. First shot is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 3. She missed the second one, and Taylor gets the rebound. So now on the right side they go. Williams puts up a long 3. It's off, no good. A ball got batted up. It almost went in, and it came off. Getting the rebound underneath was Beavis. Beavis over to Strickland. She's in the forecourt. We're approaching the 1-minute mark here in the quarter. Outside Strickland goes right side to Parrish. Underneath the Beavis. Beavis scores. Nice lob inside. And Beavis gets 2 there. Parrish gets the assist, and 46 seconds. Here's a lob in to Ketchum. Outside now as Cherry takes the long 3. No good. Rebound. DeBerry. DeBerry to Strickland. Strickland on the right side. Parrish tries to go under to Beavis. Beavis saves it in to DeBerry in the deep corner left side. We'll get it back outside now to Strickland. Back to DeBerry. Guarded closely there by Prather. Not going to give her that 3. They go to Parrish in the corner on the left side. Now to Miller. Miller is going to get fouled in the circle with 5.9 seconds remaining.
Yeah, that wasn't very smart because that puts us on the line right here at the end of the third quarter.
Foul is on Prather, her first. And on the line, shooting 2. And glad to have him is Hannah Miller. An excellent free throw shooter. Oh, my.
Yep.
One of these days I'm going to stop doing that.
I don't think you ever will.
I know. It's true. She's a good free throw shooter. I just talk her out of it.
I know one thing. We're playing for the
She's
state championship. You're not allowed to go.
She's going to hit. She hit that one. So there you go. 1 out of 2 is not bad. 26-20. 3 seconds down to 4 to go. And the shot at the buzzer blocked by Beavis, and the crowd loves it.
Yeah.
26-20.
Avery playing tough. She plays tough defense.
No
good hustle play.
Question about it. 26-20 Tigers come back for the fourth quarter. You'll enjoy it. Back after this. And that's going to be on Strickland, her third. And to the line goes Juju Prather to shoot 2. First shot finds the net. Had to crawl over to do it. Now a 4-point game, right at 5 minutes. She missed the second one. Rebound, Miller. Miller over to Green. Green now to Strickland, who catches Warren on the high post right side, a couple feet outside to the right. Now to Miller. Miller drives in circle in the corner to Green. Green giving a 3, instead goes cross court. Here's a lob under to Warren. Warren goes up for the shot, and she, although she missed it, she was fouled. Foul's going to be on Ketchum, her third. That's the third team foul now, or first team foul for Chester County. Wrong side of the scoreboard. On the line is Averly Warren. First shot, banked it. And that's like one of those 4 bankers jobbers. Well, I'll take it. I am not proud when it comes to hitting free throws. So Tigers now up 5, can go up 6 with his second free throw. And banked it too. That's unusual. Tigers lead 30-24 now. 4:30 left to go. Just a little over half of a quarter left. Now Williams has it left side. Cherry, Taylor on the right now. Into Ketchup. She drives in. A little fadeaway jumper. It's off, no good, and they're going to call her for traveling anyway. So the Tigers holding on to that 5, 6, 7 point lead. It just doesn't change much in this game. Across the timeline comes Miller. Hannah goes on the left side now to Strickland. Now over to Warren underneath the Green. Green goes under. Can't get the banker to go, but she's fouled in the act of shooting, and that is going to put Shaylee Green, the sophomore, on the line to shoot 2 here. 4:03, half a quarter and a little bit on the scoreboard. And Green, first shot is off, no good. I don't think Shaylee has scored in this game. I don't have her down for any. Second one is in, though. Okay, 1 out of 2 there is pretty good. Tigers up by 7 now, 4:01 left to go. And Chester County moves in now, underneath now to Ketchum, to Prather. Prather's turnaround jumper underneath. It's going to be off, no good. Rebound, Warren. There's DeBerry across the line to Miller. One thing we have not done since the first quarter is take any 3-point shots. And we're still working outside. They are all over us from 3-point land. Here's a lob inside the Green. Green is going to be knocked to the floor as she tried to deflect pass it in the corner to DeBerry, and there's a whistle and a foul. And that's going to be on Prather, her second. Inbound, the Tigers get it to Miller. Miller misses the 3. The rebound's taken down by Strickland. She dribbles out of the circle. 3:15 left on the clock now. Tigers up by 7. Tigers not in any big hurry. Green's going to back it out to midcourt. Goes to DeBerry, who's coming out to the circle. Now under 3 minutes. Pass underneath to Strickland. Strickland drives in, lays it off the glass. Beautiful play, nice pass inside. Strickland gets the 2. And it's 33-24. Tigers by 9 now. Miller to Ketchum. Underneath. And now a 3 off the right side by Taylor. It's no good. Rebound, Prather. Her follow won't go. Ketchum has it again. Now she'll try it again. Won't go. Now Prather puts up another. It's off. No good. And finally, I think there's a limit to a number of short shots that you can take. No. There's a foul called on.
That's called
Oh,
on Warren.
no.
That's
They
called on-
called that on Warren.
Yeah, I thought they might have got Shaley, but they got Warren. That's 5 on her.
So
Shaley's got what? 4?
Shayna's got 4.
3.
3, yeah.
So, we're in a little bit of trouble.
Back into the game comes Vivas. Out goes Averly Warren. She finishes the game with 6. Tigers still with a 9-point lead. On the line is Juju Prather shooting 2. First shot is up and good. Now there's timeout on the floor. Timeout Chester County with 2:26 remaining in the game. Hardin County leads at 33-25. We'll be back after this 30-second timeout. Hardin County High School basketball is what you tuned into here. Bill Sharp along with Steve Carnell having a big time here. The Lady Tigers up 33-25 with 2 minutes and 26 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Don't forget this is homecoming. We've got boys game coming right after this, and then later on the introduction of the court for 2025. And we'll be naming them in a little bit. Here's a shot going to be up and good by Prather. She gets 1 out of 2 on this trip. Or she gets both, that's right. Now it's 33-26, 2:22 remaining. Tigers working against pressure. They're going to get it to Miller. Miller over and finally beating the press in the corner now to DeBerry on the right side. She'll dribble out. Probably the case where Chester County is going to have to start fouling here. Strickland outside. She finally gets it out to Green, who beat the 5-second call, which was forthcoming. Now they're going to go on the left side to DeBerry. DeBerry looking in against that man-to-man defense. There's nobody underneath the Lady Tigers in the spread offense. And Chester County more or less having to go with them. Here's a breakaway, going in for the shot.
Yeah.
As DeBerry, it fell off the back side of the rim, and I don't know how it had room to fall off there, but it did. And
man, she had a wide open lane and just kind of lost her footing and tripped as she was going up. And
so the Tigers miss a stab there. They still lead at 33-26, and Coach Pipkin comes up and says, timeout, y'all. With 1:24 left to go in the game, Tigers up 33-26. We'll take a pause, and we'll be back in 30 seconds. All right, 1:24 left to go here in this game. 33-26, Tigers on top. Chester County with the basketball in the forecourt. They go out to Cherry. Inside to Prather. Prather turnaround jumper from 4. In and out, no good. She got her own rebound, stuck it back up, and I think got fouled in the process, which is going to send her to the line, stopping the clock at 1:15 to go in the game. Foul's going to be on Miller. She's in no danger of fouling out. Is Green and Beavis are on the low blocks. Prather's first free throw. Right now, she was 6 of 5 before this, or 5 of 6, and now she's First shot's good, misses the second one. Rebound taken down by Beavis, and there's a whistle over the back by Alexis Rivers, which will give the ball out to the Tigers. There's 1:13 remaining. As Beavis will inbound it. Gets it over to Miller in the corner, down, and they'll catch DeBerry alone at the midcourt. She gets it into the forecourt, down in the corner to Strickland. Strickland back outside now, 59 seconds. Now to Green on the left wing. She's outside being badgered by Taylor. Now Strickland back to Green, and Taylor comes up. It looked like it was a punch.
Well, she was trying to get the foul earlier, and Coach Pipkin was telling her foul, and so she got their attention with that one.
That looked like a 1-2 punch to me. I don't know, but to the line and shooting two is going to be Shaylee Green. First shot is good. Give it to the Tigers with 47.7 seconds remaining. Lead by 7. Green can make it 8 right here with this one. She missed it. Rebound, Chester County, 34-27 now. Underneath the Prather, they go on the other end. Prather's turn around, and she would travel with the ball, and the shot was a little short to boot. 38 seconds remaining. Tigers just got to be cool here. Work the ball up the floor. Green will catch Miller in the forecourt. Safely there. The Tigers have it now. Probably will experience a foul pretty quickly. Prather on Green. Now there's a whistle, and as Green hands off to DeBerry, Hannah Cherry for Chester County picks up a foul. And to the line with 19.7 seconds remaining is Lilibeth DeBerry, affectionately known as the DB. Oh, LB. I'll get it right in a minute. First shot's good. Second shot won't go. Rebound. Catch him. Gets it out now to Cherry. Cherry to catch him. 11 seconds. She puts up a three-pointer. She hit it. 8.9 seconds remaining and an immediate timeout. I cut the lead to 5 with practically 9 seconds left to go in the game. And Coach Pipkin called timeout. And we'll take a pause here for our sponsors. We'll come back in 30 seconds. Okay, strategy sessions going on in both huddles here, and they're acting like this is a 1-minute timeout, but the official definitely gave the 30-second signal. They're still waiting to come out, and if you could hear all those gears turning, it would be awfully loud.
Well, we basically just got to get it in.
Yeah.
They got to foul us quick. Their hope is maybe get a steal, get a putback, and maybe a foul.
Well, I don't know. It'd be worth it, but just chuck it deep in the court as possible. But they get it into Strickland, and Strickland's immediately fouled. And I believe that's I believe that's Cherry. No, that's going to be Heinsohn, who gets the personal foul, but on the line will go Strickland and shoot 2. And it out of question now anyway. practically impossible to make up 5 points in 8 seconds, but she missed the first free throw. What are they? Oh, they're allowing a substitution to come in. Okay.
Yeah.
So Rivers checks in, Heinsohn checks out for the Lady Eagles, and Strickland sinks the second free throw. And it's Katie bar the door now. Long pass down to Prather, 4 seconds. She'll get it out. Now Ketchum's going to put up a three that's off, no good. Ball lands null in the hands of Avery Beavis, and the ball game is over, 36-30. Lady Tigers pick up a W and move into 4th place in the district.
Yeah, it's a big win for them. One they needed, especially after Tuesday night, and so they needed this one. Northside's coming into town on Tuesday night of next week. That should be a win. You don't want to ever be overconfident, but they haven't had the season I'm sure they've been hoping for. So, and then we'll move over to McNairy County, and we may be playing for that 4th spot over there.
Well, that's another thing. I didn't get a chance to look at McNairy's schedule, but surely enough, they've had to play. They have to play Jackson Southside again, and if they do, then there's another game that would give the Tigers a leg up if they're unable to defeat Jackson Southside. So if that could be that scenario, we could be in 3rd place.
Yeah, you know, you don't want to be trying to avoid any team, but in this scenario, you want to avoid Southside if possible. Defending state champions, they're head and shoulders above the teams in our district. So you sure don't want to catch them off the on the first thing, because you want to win that first game, because that almost helps you out, working for that 2nd place and getting a home region game.
Right.
Which is very important. So, yeah, it was a big win for them, though.
No question. Final score, Hardin County Lady Tigers 36, Chester County Lady Eagles 30. We've got more action for you here at McCaleb Welch, so if you can't come down and see it yourself, be sure to stay with us here on K93 if we are intent on bringing it to you. So we'll take a pause for a word and be back after these. Back at McKinley Welch Gymnasium, Bill Sharp along with Steve Carnell here in Steve Smith press box as the Hardin County Tigers are hosting the Chester County Eagles tonight. Lady Tigers win at 36-30 in the opener. Men are, as I speak, on the floor warming up, and we'll have more basketball action for you. Did I mention that it is homecoming 2025 here on the campus of Hardin County High School? Basketball homecoming. And I'm about to read you the royalty.
Well, let me grab the edge of my seat and let's go.
All right. This year's Miss Basketball is Riley Strickland. Congratulations to her. Mr. Basketball is Peyton Murphy, two of the prominent seniors on both teams. Senior attendants are Gabby Stang and Shiloh Whitten. Junior attendant is Hannah Miller. Sophomore attendant, Catalina Pruitt. And the freshman attendant is Averly Warren. So
nice.
They will be presented with their crowns tonight at the end of, or conclusion of this game. One thing that does is it keeps people around to the end of the game. And the crowd right now, I think the biggest crowd we've had for a second game this year in attendance. So that's probably a good idea.
Well, you know, back in the day, I can remember where it was who can make the other side stay the longest. And
who had to drive home.
Yeah, and I remember, I think it was Dyer County that we went over there, and they had so many different events going on at halftime of both boys' game, girls' game, in between games.
You don't
I
have to
think
tell
it
me.
was 11 before we got out of there. So we returned the favor the next year, and I think everything's changed. And they said, "Okay, we give no more."
No.
Yeah.
I know one thing. I lost at least a quarter inch on my teeth from gritting my teeth. Angry over that. But it always seemed like they did it a little worse to us than we did it.
Yeah, well, when they had to make the drive home at 11, it made a difference. So, but anyway, homecoming is a special time at high school. You know, basketball homecoming, football homecoming. Next week will be senior night. That'll be a special time for the seniors, not only just basketball, but cheerleaders, dance team, bowling,
team, everything.
You know, those teams. And so, man, we've been going at it for quite a while, and basketball season is winding down. Baseball season fixing to crank up on the 4th of March. And so looking forward to that. As got a new coach, Coach Connor Creasy, and a new Tiger team, and they'll be over at Freed Hardman and take on South Gibson.
We need to get him up here and talk with us one night.
Yeah, we're going to have him on. We got our spring sports special coming up on the 21st of this month. So we'll start with him and have all the other coaches in. And, we need to get him up here. But I'm looking forward to him. Heard a lot of good things about what he's doing with the baseball team, but not only that, the stuff he's doing in the community with his team, with community service. So, looking forward to it. But, you know, we got a lot of basketball left, too. And this should be a good one right here. Looking forward to it. We owe them one.
No question about it. Let's take a quick 30-second pause here before the introduction of the starting lineups. We'll be right back after this. All right, time for the second game of the night. The Hardin County Tigers are lined up in a victory tunnel, as also are the Chester County Eagles. Head coach Terrius Johnson, head coach of Chester County. And the first starter for Chester County tonight will be Aiden Welch, followed by Jaden Williams. Then Peyton Barham, Jace Goff, and Jonathan Couples. I like these teams where they run them 2 through 5, without spreading them out. The numbers were 2 through 5. So here are the Hardin County Tigers to be introduced. Lights down, spotlight up. Taylor Couch comes out ceremonially. First starter will be junior Jackson Burdine. And he's averaging 14.74 points a game. Then Lamarian White, a junior, he's averaging 7.9 points a game. Then Jacob Saunders, a senior, he's averaging 5.5 points a game. Junior Jaden Davis, averaging 10.73 points a game. And Corbin Smith, the junior, averaging 4.5 points a game. So, head coach, of course, is Ryan Geyer. Assistant coaches Nick Ritter and Todd McGee. Lights come back up. Cheerleaders move off of the floor. Bless their hearts, they do such a good job. And the players will move to midcourt. Jaden Davis will be jumping against Jaden Williams. 2 Jadens, hey. Officials in a set. Players ready, and here's the toss. It's going to be tapped, controlled by Williams, and Chester County will control. Aiden Welch outside for Chester County, guarded by Jackson Burdine. As there's a pass down on the baseline, it was saved in, and there was something out on the floor that needed to be cleared, like maybe a piece of ice or something, and Ryan Geyer risked life and limb to go out there and get it. And now the Tigers will take it over. The ball is thrown away on the baseline, and Hardin County has it. No score here, 7:36 left in the first. Davis goes underneath, finds Smith alone under there. He lays it up and in. Davis gets the assist. Smith gets the points, and the Tigers lead 2-0. 7:24 left to go. Just underway in the first quarter. Now with it is Christian Hofford. Down in the corner, there's a pass slapped away, almost stolen. Coming up with it is Welch. Welch underneath. He goes in to Williams and loses it out of bounds. It's knocked away, and it says Tiger basketball. Full court pressure being applied as Burdine comes down the floor, drives in the paint, stops 14 feet away, goes out now to Davis on the head of the key. To Burdine on the right wing now. Burdine breaks through, finds the glass, and scores.
Yep.
And he's fouled. So Jackson Burdine gets his first point on the night and will go to the line. Foul's going to be on Barham, his first.
Chester County's coach didn't like that call. Man, that's the toughest call. Is it a block? Were they set? Were they not? Is it a charge?
Burdine missed the free throw. Rebound taken down by Welch, and Welch will dribble down for Chester County, trailing 4-0. Now on the right side, they get it over to Goff. Down on the baseline, driving in is Halford. Halford outside and over back to Halford in the corner. He puts the shot up for 3. It's no good. Rebound Saunders. Saunders hooks a bounce pass around Welch, and it's picked up there by White in the backcourt. Lamarian gets it over to Burdine. Burdine makes a stab at the circle, drives in, puts it off the glass, missed it. Rebound is taken down by Goff. 5:51 left to go in the first. Tigers lead it 4-0. Chester County with the basketball. Barham on the right side. Out to Halford. Now to Williams. Back now to Welch on the right side. Tigers in a man-to-man. Halford to Goff, now to Welch. Clock approaching 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. It's 4-0 Tigers. A stab pass on the left wing gets batted away by Saunders, picked up out there by Welch. Welch drives, the baseline goes under, kicks it in the corner. Here's a three from the deep corner right side. It's off no good by Goff. Rebound Chester County in the paint, and a bank shot about 4 feet away is up and good by Barham. And it's 4-2 now, Tigers. In goes Saunders in the paint. Bank shot won't go. Follows up and good by Corbin Smith. So Corbin gets his 4th point tonight.
Yeah, Corbin's getting better and better inside. The deeper we've gotten in this season, he's been an impact in the middle.
6-2, nice move in there inside for the Tigers. 4:22 left in the first now. Tigers up by 4. Welch in the paint. Turnaround jumper, got it with one hand.
He can play. He's a senior, though. He's played a lot of basketball.
And now across the timeline comes Saunders. Jacob gets it to Burdine, who was way outside, and he's guarded there by Goff. Both teams opting for the man-to-man right now. There's Davis on the right side. He drives in the paint.
Move.
Goes in, puts the floating jumper up. It's off the front rim, but worse, he gets called for the charge.
It's a good move to get inside like that, but he was sitting there waiting on him.
That's first team foul for the Tigers. First for Davis, obviously.
Murphy in the game as Jacob takes a seat.
Saunders sits down. Peyton Murphy, a senior.
Also Barham.
He's averaging 7 points a game and out quite a bit this year. Stafford over to Welch, head of the key. Chester County works out on the perimeter. Get it outside. Welch in the paint, goes over into the corner, tries to get it to Halford in the corner. White, however, will affect the pass and knock it out of bounds. Give it to Chester County baseline with 3:29 left to go here in the first. Tigers up now by 2. Here's Halford from the corner, left side, off no good. Rebound, Murphy. So, White to Murphy. Stops, 10 feet away. Hooks a pass outside now to Davis. In the corner to Burdine. Burdine going against Welch. Quick reverse pivot move. Gets it to Davis now. Davis kicks it to Murphy right side for 3. Got it. Man, it went in, came out, and went back in. So Peyton Murphy, who had an outstanding game on Tuesday, starts off with a flare tonight. 9-4 now. Chester County. Down the floor they go to Isaiah Stafford off the bench. Now to Welch outside right. Left side to Stafford. Pass out to Welch is going to be tipped away by Burdine. Quick hands by Jackson. Went out of bounds, however. Now there's timeout call. Timeout Chester County with 2:32 remaining. First period's 9-4 Hardin County. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Nine to 4, Hardin County up by 5 with 2:32 left to go in the first. It will be Chester County's basketball as we return following the timeout. On their end of the floor, they'll get it over to Welch on the inbounds, and we're back underway. To Halford. Down in the corner to Stafford. Now Halford on the other side for three. This time it's going to be off, no good. Rebound high in the air goes Burdine. He comes out, brings it down unattended, and drives in the lane, has it knocked away. Welch with the loose ball. He's in the back. He's in the forecourt, that is. Drives down, kicks out, and Burdine comes right in and intercepts the pass on the left wing, got him back. And here come the Tigers. Now under to Murphy, right side to Davis for three. No, rebound is going to be put up and in by Stanley. Stanley snuck into the game on me, got underneath and put her back up and in, and a foul is called. He will be going to the line for the three-point play. Isaiah Stafford picks up the personal. That's the second team foul for Chester County. Out comes White, in comes Saunders for the Tigers. And nice play underneath. Stanley just stood his ground, snatched it out of the air, missed the free throw though. 11-4, Tigers by 7, 1:40 left to go here in the first. So far, so good. Welch down in the corner now to Stafford. Back under to Welch. Here's a driving jumper that by Jaden Williams. It's off, no good, but a whistle and a foul is going to put Williams on the line to shoot two. I think that's going to be on Corbin Smith. Nope, it's on Davis. Nope.
Well, I think it's on Stanley, actually.
It's on Stanley. Okay, there you go. He hid one of those hands, I guess. Anyway, as on the line and reaping two free throws is Jaden Williams. He hit them both, and it's 11-6 now. So Murphy across the timeline gets it to Saunders. Saunders looking for some help, gets it from Stanley. Stanley dives in the paint, kicks it off on the right side to Murphy. Murphy back outside to Burdine. Burdine looking for Smith at the high post. Instead opts to go right, takes it off the glass, and scores on the right side.
Around Barham at that point once he got in the paint.
That's classic Burdine. 13-6, 49 seconds left here in the quarter. Tigers up by 7. Welch content to eat up some clock as the Tigers tag along man-to-man. Across the Chester County end of the floor. Stafford now on the left side to Goff. Right now to Barham. As they get it to Stafford on the right wing. Under 20 seconds now. As Welch drives, working against Burdine in the paint. Head fakes, puts a shot off, no good. Rebound. Smith, 7 seconds. Saunders out now. Murphy on the baseline with 3 seconds. Missed about a 4-foot jumper there. The ball rolled off and no shot was available prior to the end of the first quarter. 13-6 is the score, and the Tigers on top. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. We'll come back for quarter number 2. Head coach Terrius Johnson obviously had some things to say to his team as he called timeout, a full timeout here with 5:23 left to go here in the second period. Chester County trails 19-6 at the hands of Hardin County. As we're back in action, as the Eagles are working it around the perimeter. They go left wing now to Swift, who's into the game. Probably some new faces coming in, maybe. Welch is in the paint looking for a pass if he can get it, but they're not able to do it. As a tap away by Davis and a whistle and a foul. It's going to be called on Jaden. And that's going to be his second. And that will be the first foul in the quarter for the Tigers. Chester County already has 4 fouls. So the Eagles take it out. They get it to Welch. Over on the right side now to Halford. Back to Welch. Outside, dead away. In the corner now. And working with it is Swift. Back to Welch. He'll penetrate, kick it out, and there'll be a three-pointer there by Goff. It's off, no good. Rebound, Welch drives in, banks home. A foul. That was an athletic move there by Welch. And showed some determination. That cut the lead now to 11. Tigers get it down to Murphy in the corner for 3. That gets it right back and more as Murphy cans a 3 from the deep corner on the right side. That one's almost in the locker room. 22-8 now. Tigers putting on a pretty good show so far. Now, across the timeline comes Chester County. 4 minutes even left to go here in the second period as they get it over on the right side of Goff. Goff to Welch. Welch goes in the paint, stops the dribble, kicks it out to Goff for 3, and he got it. Got to give it to Goff for the 3 there. 22-11 now. Tigers come down to go to Smith on the baseline. He goes up for the shot. Wedged in the right side of the goal. He missed it, but he's fouled. Corbin Smith going to the line and shoot 2. He's got 5 already tonight. And is 1 of 4 from the free throw line, or one of 2 from the free throw line, now 1 of 3. He missed the first one. And the second one is in and out, no good. And with the rebound is Swift, Christian Swift. Now to Welch. Welch in the lane, goes in, ran right smack dab into Corbin Smith, and they're going to call a foul on Smith, although I didn't see Corbin move at all under there. That'll be the first foul on Corbin. To the line goes Welch, shooting 2. First shot's good. That cuts the lead to 10 now. Welch takes the shot. He missed it. Rebound, Saunders. Nice move by Saunders inside. He's going to dribble up the floor, get it in to the forecourt, has it stripped away by Welch, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called. And it's going to be on Welch. That'll be his second.
That'll send us to the line, though. That's our 5th.
15 foul, yeah. We got 3 minutes left. That could be significant. So Saunders is going to go to the line to shoot 2 here. And if we hit our charity shots, this could be a boon to the Tiger effort. First shot is good. (23-12) now. missed the second
That's
one.
out on them.
Knocked out of bounds. They're going to say it's off on Williams, and it is. It will be Tiger basketball on the baseline.
Yeah, we got a break there.
Yeah, 2 players, right, but it looked like ours was coming over the back, but I believe it was knocked out there by Williams. And the official agreed with me for a change. Inbound goes to Murphy. Murphy is going to be called for stepping on the sideline, I'm thinking. The only explanation for the turnover where they were in a deep corner on the right side. But Tigers lead at 23-12. Chester County now with the basketball. We're approaching 3 minutes to go here in the first half of play. Lady Tigers win 36-30 tonight to win homecoming for their effort. Men in the process of doing the same. Welch dribbling outside. Lobs it inside. And a whistle into Williams, a whistle and a foul. I think it's going to be called on Corbin Smith. Indeed it is. That'll be his second. And Chester County will take it out underneath their own basket. Into Goff. Now over to Swift. Outside now to Welch, who sticks up a couple of fingers there, holding the basketball against his side. Then goes on the right wing. Down low to Swift on the baseline outside and back to Welch. Welch drives in, banks it off a little high, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called there. Foul is going to be on Lamarian. His first. Team's fourth, so Chester County goes into the double bonus here after this. And first shot by Welch is up, and it's good. Now a 10-point lead. And he missed it. Rebound. Saunders high in the air to pull that one down. And it's 23-13. Tigers bring it down to get it to Murphy in the corner. Yeah. Murphy tries to no-look it underneath the Saunders. Gets batted away, and Chester County off to the races. They get it to Welch on the other end. Drives in the paint, puts it up off the glass. Missed the shot, but it looks like he's going back to the line. These officials are darned and determined to keep us here all night. As to the line goes Aiden Welch, who'll be shooting 2. He's got 6 on the night and rims out the first free throw. Is he will attempt to cut this 10-point lead. And he missed it. Rebound is taken down by Stanford. And lo and behold, we're going back to the line.
Yeah, they got us right there and got kind of lazy. They beat us to the rebound, and now they're going back to shoot 2 more.
And that's going to be on Saunders, his second. Yeah. To the line goes Stafford. First shot's off, no good. Yeah. As long as they keep missing them, I guess that's all right. 1:58 left to go here in the half. Davis checks back in. Out comes Corbin, and Saunders comes out too. And Stafford will hit 1 out of 2. Hits the second shot. Tigers will take it out. Burdine across the timeline. Reverse pivot. Drives in the paint. In the corner now to Murphy for 3. Off, no good. Rebound, Stanley. Ian with it in the corner. Outside now to Davis. Davis drives in. Tries to pass it over to White. And what looked like he had tried to connect with Goff. And Goff and White tied it up there. And what's the call here?
Well, if there's a call for bear hug or possible suplex that he was setting up for.
The foul's going to be on Goff, and White's going to go to the line.
Yeah, he grabbed him from behind and wrapped him up.
is the first shot is good. 24-14. Back to a 10-point lead now.
Coleman in the game now.
Aiden Coleman in the game as Davis takes a seat. 1:38 left to go in the quarter now. And White's second shot's off, no good.
Gets
the rebound outside. Catches Stanley underneath. Stanley in the paint, goes around, lays up the shot, blocked by Williams. And now to Welch. They're coming up the floor. And they have it on the left side of Goff. Outside now to Estes, Lane Estes in the game. Here's a driving jumper up and good by Welch as he banks one from about 8 feet away. 1:11 left to go here. Drive down to Burdine. Burdine goes under, misses the layup. Loose ball. Coleman comes through, almost had it, but it got away from him on the baseline. Give it to Chester County in the backcourt. 1:05 left to go in the second. Tigers up now by 8. They led by as many as 10 so far.
Boy, we just didn't finish that, but now he looked like daddy on that one, grabbing a rebound and taking it coast to coast.
So, with it is Welch dribbling outside. 45 seconds left now. White on Welch. Burdine attached to Goff about 20 feet away. And they're playing catch outside. We're under 30 seconds now. Welch dribbling about a foot and a half away from midcourt. White right on top of him. 19 seconds now. Welch waiting, I guess, to make one final stab at half. As 9 seconds, 7 seconds. Welch, I think, determined to take the shot. Will drive down, goes under, puts it off the glass with 1.9 seconds remaining, and he's fouled.
Yeah, they tried to clear out. They finally got it, and he took it to the basket. Lamarian got him.
Foul's going to be on White.
Yeah.
And to the line goes Welch.
Wasn't a good foul, but we had to do something. It was either that or a layup, so we'll make him earn it.
So Welch, first shot, in and out.
Yeah,
boy,
worked out.
They were hitting their free throws, we'd be in trouble. But now they're only 5 of 10. And Welch goes back for another chance here to cut this to 7 with 1.9 left in the half.
Yeah, we need this rebound.
Big time. And it comes off, and White will get it.
Wow.
Clock will run out. End of the game right there at the end was Garrett Sipes to bolster the low block on the lane, and it worked out. As the Tigers stopping a threat there, but then they lead 24-16 with 2 quarters left to go here at Decatur Welch tonight. Don't forget homecoming coming on your way here as Hardin County student body and faculty and all the people, the parents are here to celebrate homecoming. So we'll take a pause here for a word from our sponsors. Tigers lead at 24-16. We'll be back after these messages.
Welcome back to Michaela Welch Gymnasium. I'm Steve Cornell along with Bill Sharp, bringing you all the action tonight. Homecoming 2025. We're at halftime of the Tigers and the Eagles in the nightcap. Tigers on top, 24-16. Let's bring in Coach Brandon Kurtz. Coach, congratulations on the win tonight. We'll go back to Lexington real quick. We didn't get to talk to you that night. Didn't work out quite the way we wanted it to against Lexington. Bartholomew kind of showed out, and I just remember talking about her during the broadcast. If you just came into the gym and this was the first time you saw her, you would think, well, what's the big deal? She's not imposing, but she knows how to play this game.
She does.
Very headsy, and she led them to a win. But unlike over at Lexington, she had help this time.
Yeah, 14 knockdown shots. Like you said, Holly's a heck of a player, and she's very good at mid-range shots. And I don't think we did a good job of funneling her where we wanted it. And then the middle of our zone would forget to step up and take her and push her a little out, because she's going to make a 5-6 footer like she's proven that. But we looked at it, talked about it, and we'll be fine there. I think they shot 64% effective to our like 20-something% effective, and we actually took more shots than they did, because the first time, you remember, we took 21, they took 47. Right. This time we took 47, they took 30-something. They made theirs. And then when we turned it over, we had about the same amount of turnovers too. It's just our turnovers led to their layups. Our turnovers were live ball that hurt. But they're a good team. They play great defense. Force you to get up in to go around them is what they do. And then Holly's good at attacking and penetrating. And then when you have 14 making shots, they're tough to beat.
Well, we talked about last Saturday, Sports Talk, with how important these next couple of weeks are for us as far as seeding goes and things of that nature.
It's simple for us now.
You know, that was a game that we needed to start the week off in a good way, but didn't get the win there. Chester County comes in, even though we won, I think it's 10, maybe 10-11 last time we played them, they seem like they were starting to play better than advertised. Of course, they got a couple of kids back. But tonight it was an unusual game. You were talking about it. We started off on fire, started making some three-pointers, shooting the ball well like we normally do. Then we got in some foul trouble. And in the second quarter, everything just kind of shut down.
Yeah, and we got in foul trouble in just about the whole second quarter and about half the third. We were trying to run clock. We were only going to take open as you could get shots while we just tried to survive with a small lead until we could get our main rotation back in. Honestly, it's the worst officiated game I've seen in 9 years, and I'll leave it at that. But credit to our girls for handling adversity. I thought Kate Helen Parrish came in and played big minutes. It didn't hurt at all. I think we had a 5-point lead when she went in. I think we had a 5-point lead when she came out. Same with Jaylee Jean. And I was proud of them too for working and battling. And it was a very physical, scrappy game. And it's due to foul trouble. It was an ugly game. But you'd take a ugly win before you take a pretty loss any day. And I don't even think we played bad. I think we just foul trouble hampered what we were trying to do, because like you said early, we were filling it up. We were going to run on them, and then foul trouble kind of changed that. But credit to our girls for handling adversity. Hannah's got a good sized tennis ball knot on her above her eye to show how she handled it. So props to all of them. Very proud of them, and it's pretty simple for us going forward. You win out and you can be the 3 seed. If you don't, you're the 4 seed.
Yeah, so next week's a big week. Northside will be in town. They hadn't had a very good season, so not counting a win, but we should win that game and then go over to McNairy County and see what happens.
Yep, that's it. And Chester, you talk about this Chester team playing better. Chester lost to McNairy by 4 last week, and it came down to the buzzer. Their Juju had an and one that would have tied the game that they called a walk-on that would have tied the game up at the end. So everyone's about equal. Chester's finding their stride, and any team can beat any team on any given day. So that's why we play it.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're trying to stay away from Southside.
That would be great.
Everybody is.
That would be correct.
All right, appreciate it, Coach.
Yes,
That's Coach Brandon Kirk, Lady Tigers. They get a win tonight in the first game, homecoming 2025 over Chester County. We'll take a quick timeout. When we come back, we'll look at the scoring. You're listening to Hardin County Basketball right here on 93.5 FM.
It's halftime of the second game of the night here at McCaleb Welch Gymnasium. Bill Sharp along with Steve Carnell as we are following the Tigers wherever they go. And tonight they are at home and sitting pretty good at this point. Lady Tigers win at 36-30 in the early game, and Tigers right now on top 24-16 over the Chester County Eagles. As we're looking at the scoring in the first half, leading scorer for Chester County is no surprise, is Aiden Welch with 8. He's followed by Jace Goff with 5. And Isaiah Stafford with 1, and Jaden Williams with 2. For the Tigers, leading scorer in the first half of the game will be Jackson Burdine with 6. He's followed by Corbin Smith with 5. And we'll probably and Ian Stanley with 5. Now we're underway here as the third quarter gets under. Chester County has the basketball and are working with it right now. Welch over on the left side of Barham. Now outside to Goff as the Tigers sink back into a 2-3 zone this time. They move in, driving underneath, getting a layup is Jace Goff, and he scores. And that was a quick reduction of the lead. Now it's 24-18. Tigers working to Burdine. Burdine will get it over to Davis. Davis in the Wyke in the corner. He stop. Push it outside now. Here's Davis for 3. Yes! Jaden Davis. That patented set shot of his out there. You know it's got to be at least 6 or 7 feet outside the three-point circle, which was the case that time. It's 27-18 now. Not that I have a problem with that. Welch. Down on the left side goes to Barham. Left to Goff now. There's a steal by Burdine. Burdine comes out of the pack, takes it home, and scores. So the Tigers pick up 5 quick points here in about as many seconds. And it's 29-18, 11 points, if not the biggest, one of the biggest. Here's a steal by Davis. Steals a pass from Barham. Will go down, lay it up off the glass, missed it, and they're going to call it for charge.
No.
Charge, and that is
That's terrible.
heinous.
That's what that is.
That was awful. But they're going to call the charge.
Jaden actually went around him, and he kind of just fell backwards. But anyway, they got the call.
That's
what I'm saying.
That's kind of a flop. That is what that was. Yeah.
I mean, it's just a hard call to understand.
And that'll be the third on Davis now. And Chester County brings it down to go to Swift. Now out to Welch. Under 6 minutes to go in the third. Tigers up 29-18. Chester County with the basketball. Welch stops at the line, back pedals, drives in, puts a shot up, blocked by Wyke. Loose ball down there is a jump ball called. Good play by Lamarion Wyke.
Boy, it was a
He
good
literally
play.
stole that away.
Yeah, he got him from behind, blocked the shot, and then tied him up.
Tigers take it out backcourt on the alternation. They go to Burdine. Burdine dribbles left-handed across the timeline. Couple of between the leg, well, another between the leg dribble, drives in, puts the shot off the back rim, won't go, but Burdine's going to go to the line.
Boy, he's tough off the dribble when he wants to go to the hole and he gets determined.
That's going to be the second on Goff. And Burdine now will be shooting 2. Missed the first one.
I'll tell you, got to make free throws in a game like this.
You're getting this time of year, you absolutely have to. But he's going to get this one. I told you. So, 30-18 now. Tigers' biggest lead of the night. An even dozen. Across the timeline comes Swift. That's a good basketball name. Welch drives, goes in, banks it home on the right side. A little mini hook shot.
He's
about
keeping
4
him in the
feet
game.
away. Yeah, he's got 10 now. And that's the difference between the two teams. Hardin County on top. Saunders dribbling around outside on the offensive end, on the left hand, drives in the lane, goes under, lays it off the glass. Missed it, but he's fouled.
Yeah.
And a little slow getting up. He gets some help from Peyton Murphy, and he'll go to the line, and I'm sure knock down 2 in a row right here. Foul's on Barham. First shot by Saunders is up and good. (31-20) now. 4:58 left to go third. Saunders, next shot. This is a little short. Rebound is Williams. Williams over now to Welch. He's in the paint, goes under, and will pass it out on the right wing. A three-pointer put up and good by Christian Swift. And now it's 31-23. Tigers by 8. So White drives in the lane, goes in the paint, will be run into under there by Barham. And Barham was going to pick up another foul here. It's going to be his.
You see what I'm talking about?
That's
He
gonna
seemed
be-
set there, and they called a block on him. The time before, it was a charge. So,
And that's
I don't know.
the third on Barham. And to the line goes Lamarion Wyke. And he's going to shoot 2 what I would call precious free throws. 4:33 left to go third. 31-23 Tigers. Now there's a towel brigade being brought out. It's moisture on the floor. And White goes back to it now. First shot is good. Rattles her home. Out comes Barham. In comes Stafford for Chester County. Tigers now with Stanley, Murphy, Wyke, Saunders, and Burdine on the floor. And so Lamarion coaxes that second free throw in. And it's a 10-point game again, 33-23. Chester County. Welch goes into paint. Chest pass on the right wing to Goff, back to Welch. He's going to attempt to Wyke. He likes going into the lane and then passing it off right or left. Did it again. This time he went outside to Welch. Welch did it to Williams. Now pass underneath. Under to Williams. He lays it up and in. 33-25 now. 4 minutes even left to go here in the third. Saunders beats his man into the circle, catches Stanley alone underneath. He puts up a bank shot, missed it, rebound, Welch. Welch comes out running, splits a double team, goes in the circle, drives a shot, missed it, Rebound, Williams, and down in the corner is a three put up and good by Christian Swift. And he's only taken about 3 shots tonight, but he's hit 2 of them, and it's made an effect. 33-28 now. Saunders goes now to Murphy in the corner. He'll drive, try to put up a jumper from about 6 feet away. It's off no good, but a whistle and a foul is going to be called. And it's going to be on Welch, his second. And on the line goes Peyton Murphy. Now, I didn't say he was an excellent free throw shooter. But he hit it. So Saunders and Stanley check out. In come Davis and White back in very quick. Oh, Corbin Smith back in the game. Yeah. He missed the second. Golly. All right, so Murphy is going to hit 1 out of 2 there. And it's 34-28. Tigers by 6. Getting closer here. Chester County Swift dribbling way outside. Tigers back in a man-to-man, but it's really sagging back in toward the middle. Here's a pass down Swift for 3, and there's another one.
There you go. Somebody needs to
put somebody
on his face.
Put somebody on that dude, as they used to say. Now Davis drives in the lane, gets it over now to Murphy, and Murphy will, I thought, trip over Chester County's feet, but maybe it was his own. They call him for traveling as he goes to the floor.
He tripped.
And the game is getting perilous here now. 34-31 the lead with 2:39 remaining. Lots of marbles on the table. Tigers need to tighten up. Welch. Now to Williams, high post right side. Back to Welch. He goes in, puts it off the glass. No good. Rebound. Williams, his follows up and good.
Yeah, they're getting easy baskets right now.
And with 2:15 remaining, Davis blocked by Swift. Finally gets it across the timeline, though. And to Burdine, who is way out on the right side. 2 minutes even left to go here in the third period. The Tigers up by 1 now. There's a drive and a whistle. I don't know what they're calling. Looked like perhaps a foul, yes. And that's going to be on Stanford, his third. And that's the 15th foul, so to the line will go Peyton Murphy to shoot 2 more. Tigers lead by a scant 1 point, now 2. (35-33), 1:55 left to go third. Hardin County on top. Murphy, second, got it. And now there's timeout on the floor. Timeout Hardin County. 1:55 left to third period. Tigers up 36-33. We'll take a 30-second pause. We'll be right back. Hardin County up for a moment, 36-33. Chester County, however, has other thoughts in mind, I'm sure. And we'll see if the Tigers can keep them from coming to fruition, as they used to say. So Welch will take the inbounds pass. He's already across the timeline. Burdine hugging pretty close there. Now 1:43. And Welch content with a slow dribble outside. Gets it over to Estes, who's in for the Eagles now. Here's a lob pass into Estes. It's going to be batted away underneath as he takes the shot, and it's going to be on Wyke, I'm thinking. Let's see.
Got it on
No, it's going
Davis.
to be on Davis.
Said he pushed.
That's his fourth.
Man, we need to keep him in the game.
That is not good. To the line goes Estes. First shot is off, no good.
Jayden had to come out. Murphy back in the game.
So senior Peyton Murphy comes in for Jaden Davis, and the second shot's off, no good. And Welch gets the rebound. Here's 3 off the left side. It's no good. Rebound taken down by Goff. So they're going to get another shot at it here with 1:19 left to go in the third. Tigers up by 3. Over on the left side now. Estes back right side now to Hawford. Now to Goff. Around the horn on the left side now with Hawford. On the right side now to Welch. Welch looking against Wyke. Finally picks up and passes toward the midcourt there to Goff. And they're not in any hurry to move the clock. It looked like a travel there. He got away with it. But Hawford will get it on the right side now to Welch. Welch out left wing to Goff, or closer to dead center now on the left side to Welch, who's come out to center court. Tiger here. 16 seconds. Welch intending to take the last shot, I'm guessing. Welch goes over now. That's Hawford. 7 seconds. Hawford picks up the dribble. 4 seconds in. And driving in is Welch at the buzzer. He puts up the shots. No good.
Did it again.
And he's going to pick up a foul.
Goodness gracious.
With 9/10 of a second left. And the foul is going to be on Coleman. No, that's going to be on Wyke. Coleman's not in the game. And that's 3 on Lamar. First shot by Welch is up and good. Checking in for the rebounds, Garrett Sipes with Corbin Smith on the other side of the lane. Got to have that rebound if he misses his second shot. And he hit them both. 36-35, Tigers by a point. Inbound, Smith's going to just hold it, and that's it. Third quarter's concluded. Tigers cough up a 12-point lead and are now leading by 1. Fourth quarter coming your way right after this 1-minute timeout. So it comes down to the moment of truth. 8 minutes on the clock. 1 point separates the team. Tigers, the teams that is, that Tigers, at least for now, have a 1 point advantage. But Chester County will have the basketball to begin the quarter. Goff will take the inbounds pass, and we are underway. 36-35 the score. Goff picks up the dribble, goes right side now to Hawford. Hawford to Welch, who's come out from the baseline, now out to the head of the key. followed closely by Burdine. Now, he just goes side to side now, right, left, with Burdine in tow. On the left side now to Harford, back outside to Welch, and he's on a tiger tooth right now.
Well, they're trying to get it to Swift, trying to get him open. He's the one that hurt
pass
us.
underneath. Instead, they go to Williams underneath for an easy little 2-footer. And for the first time
Then they get a
tonight,
steal.
Chester County is a steal on the inbounds pass and put up and in. Now Chester County leads by 3. 39-36. Tigers working up across the mid-court line to Saunders. Saunders
He
needs
needs
some help.
Timeout.
Trying to get it to Smith. There's a timeout called as Ryan Geyer saves the turnover there. His chain got a little rattled there for a second. With 6:48 left in the fourth, 39-36 Chester County now. We got a timeout for 30 seconds. We'll be right back. (39-36) now. Chester County up by 3. What a revolting turn of events. Tigers do have it now. They're going to give it to Murphy on the left side. Now to Burdine. We were talking off the air. Burdine has seen the ball very little in the second half. They are keeping the ball away from him. Now Saunders goes to Burdine, throws it away. Will it be saved in? Yes, but into the hands of Chester County, stolen back by Murphy. As Swift had it, Murphy came underneath and stole it away from him, so no damage done. Burdine had an athletic move to save it. Here's a 3 off the left side.
I think.
It's off, no good. It looked like a foul there, but they didn't get it. Didn't get the whistle, and the rebound's taken down by Chester County. Again, 39-36, Chester County trailed the entire game until just a few seconds ago. 6 minutes left to go here in the fourth. Welch dribbles,
Get out of bounds.
roll it into the corner, and
That was on the line.
barely saved it. And the coach at Chester County, Coach Johnson, called timeout, I think just to avoid the ball being out of bounds.
Yeah, that ball was on the line.
And it was timeout now, Chester County, 30 seconds. Still 39-36 Chester County. We'll be right back after this. .551 left to go in the fourth period. Hardin County trailing Chester County 39-36.
We've lost the momentum, Bill. We need to get that back.
That mold definitely left the building.
Yes, it's gone on to the other side, but still in this game, 3-point lead.
Here comes the homecoming royalty. Maybe that'll turn things around here. Now, Christian Swift will inbound.
Oh, he can't do that. That's our ball.
Burdine blocked the pass, and Swift caught it and came down inside the court and thought he was going to keep it. And the official and Steve here pointed out very quickly, you can't do that. Give it to the Tigers. 5:47. Saunders in the forecourt, dribbling on the right side furiously. Now to Murphy. Murphy tries to catch
What are
Saunders
we doing?
and threw it right over the top of his fingertips.
Now they gave it to them.
And they're going to say it was touched. No, now that.
Coach Geyer saying it was tipped. I think it was too, but he said he's got the call, the official he's pleading to, and they give it to Chester County.
And the official has turned his back on the coach and said, enough. Yeah. And here come the Chester County Eagles down the floor leading 39-36.
We've had too many crucial turnovers
They
in
go
this half.
Left wing to Halford, to Welch at the head of the key, now back at midcourt. Now he'll dribble to the right, lob under to Williams, but it'll be stolen away by Burdine. Burdine comes out, dribbles, beats Williams at midcourt, goes underneath to Saunders, and it's going to be intercepted by Goff underneath. Now going the other way, stolen away by Stanley. Stanley underneath to Saunders for two. Jacob Saunders gets a deuce on a crazy pinball on that end of the floor.
Well, Jackson was trying to hit Saunders cutting to the basket, and Lamarian just happened to be there too, and just instinct got his hand out. But man, that was crazy.
39-38 now, Chester County by one. Goff outside on the right wing, way out. Now to Welch. Welch to Stafford on the left wing. Now to Welch. Approaching the 4-minute mark. It's a 1-point game here. Swift tries to go baseline. Center to Williams. It goes out of bounds. Touched last by Williams. Give it to the Tigers. Into the game comes Davis and Smith. Out comes Stanley and Saunders.
Yeah, Jay's going to have to be careful. He's got 4. We need him for the rest of this game.
4:07 on the clock now. Chester County up 39-38. Inbound to White. White guarded by Hawford. Now goes in the corner now to Murphy. He dribbles to the left to Davis on the left side. He'll go baseline, pick up the dribbles, the double team, breaks loose, scores! Holy Toledo! He broke out of a double team, and Davis made a believer out of the Eagles as now the Tigers surge back in charge 40-39. 3:35 left to go here in the fourth.
I don't know how he did it. There had to be a walking ball from where he was at. But we'll take it.
At least 10 feet away from the basket and just wandered through there and got it done. Welch in the corner now. Halford for three. In and out, no good. Rebound, Burdine coming out running. He meets Welch at midcourt, drives underneath, and lays up the layup. Missed it. Rebound, Murphy. Smith with the ball now. Out now to White. And there's a foul called on Halford that will send Smith. Well, it'll be out of bounds, but the foul will give the ball back to the Tigers. And Davis will be inbounding with 3:08 left to go here in the fourth. Tigers up by one. Burdine goes under, slides, banks it, scores.
Nice move.
Burdine slid left to right, took the glass way, and brought her home. 42-39 now. Tigers building another lead. Welch kicks it on the left side of Halford. Underneath is a steal and batted away. Burdine with an outlet pass to Davis. Davis in the forecourt with 2:44 remaining. Now to Murphy in the corner left side. Davis saw a hole, it closed up. Stopped at the head of the key, went back on the left side now to Murphy. Murphy breaks his defense, gets into the circle. 2:28 now to White. White drives underneath. Murphy out to Davis for three. No. Rebound out to Burdine. Snatches it away. Takes the three. No, he missed it. Rebound, Halford. Oh my.
What a sequence.
Now, Halford to Welch in the paint. Drives. Hooks it over into the left corner. Here's a long three that's going to stick on the rim and the backboard and not come down.
Yeah, and he gets out of there quick. That was right in front of the student section, and they let him know about it.
As it will be Tiger basketball with 2:02 remaining. Tigers up by three, and I can't tell you how precious a three They are.
Man, I'll tell you. Yep.
And White will be inbounding it for Hardin County. Gets it to Davis in the backcourt, being guarded closely by Stanford. Davis gets it across the timeline, 154. Dives in the paint, kicks it over now to Murphy. Murphy goes in the lane, puts up a pass on the left wing to Saunders. I thought he was going to shoot it at first. Now Burdine outside, 141 on the clock. As he drives in the lane, kicks it underneath to Saunders, who was open momentarily, but had to come back out with it. Got it to Davis out at midcourt. 129, Davis to Burdine. Burdine splits a double team, goes in, misses the banker. There's a whistle and a foul is called. Burdine will be going to the line. Foul's going to be on Welch, his third.
Like I said, he's tough to defend when he gets determined and wants to go to the basket.
So he's got 11 tonight.
God,
And this is the first free throw.
man, we need free throws.
Oh, my. And we've put up 21 already. And we have hit.
Fortunately,
10.
they haven't done much better.
No, it hasn't been a good free throw night.
Get in there.
Second shot, missed them both. Rebound, Davis saved it in the corner. Tigers have new life here with 119. Now to Davis. Stops baseline, back outside now to Saunders. Saunders.
Oh, we got Jackson's hurt.
And now there's an injury, like maybe an ankle.
Yep. He must come down
Hard to guess,
awkwardly.
but
He's
the
over there.
clock is stopped at 109 on the injury, 42-39. Tigers up by 3, still have the basketball. We'll take a pause here and we'll come right back. The action as soon as it's ready to go.
Coach is going to have to be careful over there.
Man, what has he done to that ankle?
Well, I lost him, and he's trying to walk it off. He may have rolled it just a bit.
We'll take it back now. $109 left to go in the game. Tigers lead at 42-39. Burdine headed to the locker room, unassisted. Davis has it in the backcourt now on the inbounds from Saunders. Now to White. And now Stanley. Ian Stanley is going to be fouled from behind by Swift. That's only the third team foul, so it's going to be some inbounding here before any free throws are shot, unless there's a shot involved. Davis in the backcourt. He will be drugged down almost by Welch. That's 4 on him, I think.
I don't know why they're doing it at the time that they were doing it. I mean, they're only, 3 down?
Yeah, it's 58 seconds remaining.
I mean, I get it, but
Inbound.
and I appreciate it.
Saunders to Davis. Davis will be fouled by Williams, and that will be the 15th foul.
I guess they're thinking we haven't shot free throws real well, so we'll just put them on the line and see what happens.
With the record we've had tonight, probably good odds.
Yeah, we'll take our chance. We got a good one at the line right now, though.
Yeah, we got Jaden Davis on the line. I'm not going to say a word about his free throw shooting prowess. First shot is good, however.
See, this is where that 1-and-1, would be a big factor at this time.
Absolutely. And if he hits this one, that's a 2-trip game. He missed it. So, 43-39, 50 seconds remaining. So Welch has it on the other end for Chester, and there's a timeout call with 46.8 seconds remaining in the game. Timeout, Chester County. Tigers lead at 43-39. We'll be back in 1 minute. Chester County will take it out with 46.8 seconds remaining here, trailing 43-39.
Guard that 3-point line.
Welch. Down on Hofford. Hofford drives in the paint, puts up a shot. He's going to be fouled.
That's going to be on Davis, and that's going to be his 5th. Dadgummit.
Indeed it is. So Jaden
Yeah, we didn't need that.
is out for the night. Into the game comes Murphy in his stead. Tigers with Smith and White in the low blocks. Murphy and Saunders in the outer blocks. Burdine back on the floor. First shot is up and off, no good. That's a little bit of breath you can expel now.
Well, we need to get this rebound if there is one. Don't let them out hustle.
So, critical free throw coming right here. Got it. 43-40. Smith checks out. Ian Stanley checks in. Full court man-to-man pressure being lodged. Inbounds to Stanley. Stanley off to Saunders. And it's a good thing Stanley was fouled when he was, because Saunders would have been by himself for a solo layup. Foul's going to be on Williams. And that's his third. Check that second. 5 fouls against Chester County, only 1 against the Tigers. On the line, Ian Stanley shooting 2. First shot is off and no good. So he'll get 1 more. He can make it a 4-point game. That's huge. It will take 2 trips to up in that lead if we have 4. 38.2 seconds remaining. Hit it. He hit it. So Ian's got 6 tonight. That one, none bigger than that one. Let's put it that way.
We got to defend him, though.
38.2 seconds. We've got to.
Yeah, we got to get Swift. Watch him. Number 12 got Jackson on him.
Welch with it in the paint. Drives in. Throws it up. Hit it. Boy, left-handed little wand shot inside. He got it. And now there's an immediate foul on the inbounds pass. It's going to send Burdine to the line. It's good to see him back running and not under too much pain. And that's going to be the 4th foul, or the 3rd foul on Barham. And to the line goes Burdine. First shot is good.
Need this one to make it a 2-possession game. 26 seconds to go.
Got them both. All righty. 46-42, timeout on the 4th timeout. Hardin County, 26.3 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter. Tigers up by 4, back in 30. Night so far, Lady Tigers win 36-30. Tigers up by 4, but they're 26 seconds away from sealing the deal. And right now they're coming out of their timeout huddle with Corbin Smith, Jackson Burdine. I keep doing that. And I knew I would when I started the season. I just didn't know I'd just do it this many times. Lamarian White's on the floor, so is Peyton Murphy and Jacob Saunders. And finally, they get somebody out to throw it in on the backcourt for Chester County. Remember, only 26 seconds remaining. 4 points are needed. Welch on the run. battered by Saunders, and a whistle and a foul is going to be called on Saunders, which is no big deal because
yeah, that's what
it's
they
not
wanted to
shooting.
do, kind of make it tough on him to get it down the floor, try to
Right.
keep it away from him, but it's hard.
well, they got several to spare.
He pushed off.
Now Welch has it in the backcourt, being guarded there by Saunders with 15 seconds remaining.
right.
Saunders going to foul him again.
Yeah, well, they're just
That's-
eating up clock.
That's 4 on Jacob.
He's called it off now. He's going to let him play it out.
Now 15 seconds. Tigers up by 4. Welch drives in the baseline, puts up the shot
he's
underneath.
tough.
Got it. He's got 16 now. Tigers will inbound it to Burdine. Tigers up by 2 as a
Clock never stopped, kept running.
at 3.7 seconds. The clock is stopped, but Burdine is fouled on the inbounds pass, and he's going to go to the line to shoot 2 more.
That's what they're talking about, but
Yeah, the coach is up saying the clock didn't stop in time. And, of course, unless that official was watching that clock, he
well,
probably
they can't
won't
go
know.
back. And
I don't see how he can. The official seems to have this under control. I hope he does.
yeah,
But
they can't go back.
Burdine's on the line, shooting 2 here. 3.7 seconds remaining. Tigers up only by 2, now by 3.
He is this one.
Yeah,
You can tune it up.
second shot up,
Get in there.
off, no good. Timeout, immediate timeout called with 3.1 seconds remaining. Chester County's Williams had the rebound and came down. I've never seen a player do that in the game, actually come down from a rebound with a timeout sign going on. But they got it, so 3.1 seconds. We got a 30-second pause. We'll be right back. Tigers up by 3. .1 seconds remaining, but Chester County's got to go the entire length of the floor.
Yeah, they're going to put Corb down here on the inbounder now. They're inbounding it underneath their own, or our goal.
So they're going to, Goff is going to inbound it.
He's
That's
thrown it away.
thrown away by White
Game.
in midcourt. That's the game. White holds the basketball, and the clock runs out. 47-44, the final. Hardin County pulls out a home victory here on homecoming.
Yeah, what a big win. What a gutsy win. And, man, they gutted this one out. And a good effort by Chester County to come back. They were down by 12. They fought. They were down by 10, fought back, got it to 1, actually took the lead. What they have, 19 in the third quarter.
Yeah, Tyler.
And then it turned into a defensive battle here in the fourth, and that's a big win for the Tigers.
They gained 7 points in the third quarter, and then the Tigers gained back 2 in the fourth, so they're going to end up winning it by a score of 47-44. Let's look at the scoring real quick. As we look at Chester County, Aiden Welch had 16. We knew that was coming. Jaden Williams had 8. Jace Goff had 7. Christian Swift had now got those 3 threes. I didn't see that one. And then Jonathan Cuffles had 2, and Isaiah Stafford had 1. For the Tigers tonight, leading scorer was Jackson Burdine with 14. He is followed by Peyton Murphy with 9. Down the line we go. Jaden Davis had 6. Ian Stanley had 6. Jacob Saunders had 4. Corbin Smith had 5. And Lamarin White had 3. That about does it for it, but that's enough. The Tigers pull out a 3-point victory. Lady Tigers win by 6, and all's well on homecoming.
Well, you know, they've got a little momentum going now. They've got something going. They got some confidence. They believe in what they're doing. They're playing hard. You know, it takes a team effort. They got good 7 that are playing hard. And I think, not that you ever want anybody injured, but with Murphy being out and Burdine being out, Ian, Saunders, has really, and White really picked their game up.
Right.
And they had to for about a month.
Right.
And so that's helped. And then bringing Jackson and Peyton Murphy back has really amped things up. And you can see the confidence level goes up a little bit when you got your quarterback back and he running your offense for you. And he seems like he's playing with a little bit of an edge. It seems like he's really been aggressive since he's been back.
And you could hear a collective sigh of relief when he came back on the floor after that ankle injury tonight.
Yeah.
And finished the game up, which is shows he's determined. He's not going to lay over and play dead just because he's hurt a little bit. He came out and did a good job, helped close the game out, and that's what you want your playmaker to do.
And then you got Jaden, got in foul trouble, fouled out. I mean, we need him on the court. You know how he can play and what he can do. Lamarian didn't have his best offensive game tonight, but then Ian steps up, and defends well. Corbin Smith played really well, defensively and offensively. And so he's getting more involved. So that's a good sign as we move forward. Now, we got a different animal coming in here on Tuesday night, but it's one that I think that if we play well, we prove that we can beat them here. And then we'll go on the road Thursday night. But they've set themselves up nicely as we're moving toward district.
Okay, that just about does it for us. You got sports talk in the morning?
Sure do. 9 a.m. We'll talk with Coach Geyer and Coach Kirk about tonight's game and on the past game with Lexington and get you ready for next week.
Don't forget Northside on Tuesday night, and then we'll be going to McNary on Thursday on the makeup game from earlier. So 2 more district games left, and then it's tournament time. So, hold your children, folks. It's going to be a big end here as the Tigers and Lady Tigers move into the future. Lady Tigers win at 36-30. Tigers win at 47-44 for Steve Carnell and my good buddy Steve Smith. This is Bill Sharp saying good night, Tiger fans. Have a nice weekend.